Why did I plan my living daughter's funeral? The call came at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. Mrs. Rivera, this is Riverside Hospital. There's been an accident involving your daughter, Katie. You need to come immediately. They wouldn't tell me anything else over the phone. I drove those 12 miles in 8 minutes. Katie had borrowed my car to go to her friend Sarah's house to study for finals. She was 17, responsible, never stayed out late. The hospital parking lot was chaos. 3 ambulances, police cars everywhere. A 4-car pileup on Highway 9, they said. Multiple casualties. They brought me to a small room. The doctor's face told me everything before he opened his mouth. I'm so sorry. She didn't make it. The impact was instant. She didn't suffer. They showed me her driver's license, pulled from the wreckage, her school ID, her phone, screen shattered, but her case, the one with the sunflowers I'd bought her, unmistakable. They asked if I wanted to see her. I couldn't. I just couldn't. The doctor said the trauma was extensive, that maybe it was better to remember her as she was. I signed paperwork in a fog, called my ex-husband, called my sister, posted on Facebook asking for prayers that I already knew were too late. The next 3 days were hell. Planning a funeral for your 17-year-old breaks something in you that never heals. Picking caskets, choosing flowers. Her principal called about a memorial at school. Her boyfriend Jake came by sobbing so hard his mom had to hold him up. Sarah, who Katie was supposed to be studying with, couldn't even speak. Just handed me a box of Katie's things she'd left at their house over the years. The funeral home director was patient, but kept asking about the viewing. I couldn't explain that I was too much of a coward to see my baby that way. We planned a closed casket service for Friday. 300 people said they'd come. Her entire junior class. Teachers, coaches, friends from dance. Thursday night, 9 p.m., I was writing her eulogy when my phone rang. Unknown number. I almost didn't answer. Mom, I dropped the phone. Retrieved it with shaking hands. Who is this? Mom, it's me. I'm so sorry. My phone died and Sarah's family took us camping for her birthday, and there was no signal, and we just got back and saw all the messages. And Mom, why does Facebook say I'm dead? I couldn't breathe. Couldn't speak. This was cruel. Someone was playing a sick joke. Mom, are you there? I'm at Sarah's house. Her mom is freaking out. She's driving me home right now. Katie's dead, I whispered. She died Tuesday night. The hospital. The accident. Mom, I've been camping since Tuesday morning in Yosemite with Sarah's family. Check my Instagram stories. I did. There she was. Posted Wednesday, Thursday, today. Holding a s'more. Swimming in a lake. Very much alive. The hospital called. I said, still not believing. Your IDS, your phone, my car. Mom, I didn't take your car. I got a ride with Sarah's mom Tuesday morning. Your car should be in the garage. I ran to the garage. My car sat there, untouched. I'd been so distraught when the hospital called, I never even looked, just assumed. 15 minutes later, Katie burst through the front door, alive, whole, perfect. I held her while we both sobbed. Sarah's mom was ghost white, kept apologizing for not telling me about the camping trip. She thought Katie had told me. Katie thought she'd mentioned it weeks ago. But then, who died in that accident? The hospital was in chaos when we arrived. A 17-year-old girl had died carrying Katie's school ID and driver's license in my car that she'd stolen from our garage. They pulled security footage. A girl Katie's height, Katie's hair color, wearing Katie's dance team jacket that had been in the car. It was Alyssa, a girl from Katie's school who'd been reported missing 3 days earlier. She'd been sleeping in cars, stealing to survive after running from foster care. She must have taken Katie's IDs from her gym locker. They'd been missing for a week, but Katie hadn't mentioned it, planning to get replacements after finals. Alyssa had no family to claim her, no one to mourn her. She'd died carrying my daughter's name, and for 3 days, she'd been grieved by hundreds while her real death went unnoticed. We canceled the funeral but held the memorial anyway. For Alyssa this time, not Katie. The same 300 people came. Katie spoke about the girl she'd barely known who died carrying her name, how Alyssa had sat behind her in English, how she'd shared her lunch once when Alyssa forgot money, how she wished she'd done more. The hospital apologized for not requiring visual identification, for assuming the IDs were accurate, for letting me believe my daughter was dead for 3 days based on stolen documents. I don't blame them. In trauma that severe, with multiple forms of ID, why would they question it? Katie keeps Alyssa's picture in her room now, the only school photo they could find, from freshman year. Sometimes I find her looking at it, touching her own face like she's making sure she's real. We both have survivor's guilt for a death we didn't survive. She lived while someone died as her. I mourned my living daughter while a motherless girl lay unnamed. The camping trip photos are still on Instagram. Under the last one, posted while I was picking out her casket, Katie had written, "Best week ever." She hasn't posted anything since.